Method acting. Lesson 3. Makeup. Being private in public is part of the actor's duty. I guess normally a lady wouldn't put her makeup on in the middle of the hostel. But who says I'm a lady? And I am, but you need to be able to be your full self wherever you go at all times. Also, you just need to kind of do what you need to do at the time you need to do it. For example, I had secured a teaching job in Japan recently, and I just informed the man that my acting career is now moving at a rapid pace, and so I'm required to stay in London to attend these masterclasses. He wasn't best pleased because obviously it puts him in a bit of a situation, but at the same time, when you're working towards your goals and life dreams, you can't let other things get in the way of that. Because when you have an opportunity in life, you must grasp it with both hands straight away and go with the flow of the universe. Because who am I to deny the plan? So anyway, I sincerely apologise for the inconvenience it would cause him, but at the same time, I'm so overjoyed that finally, after 14 years of working on my craft and acting professionally in films, and finally being able to, I finally secured some really good representation, able to pursue my dreams after being told by doctors that I wouldn't be able to act or dance again, because it was doubtful that I'd ever even walk again, I'd be out of a wheelchair. So I'm just very grateful that something within me kept me going to get to this stage now, because I made the decision to choose life. Because there was a long time there where I didn't want to live because I was trying to live a life without my passion, and it just goes against my soul. Like I've said before, without passion, what is the purpose of living? And I've never been wanting children or to get married or anything like that. I've always wanted to be an actor. That's all I've ever wanted, and so therefore that's what I'm doing. If people have a problem with that, then that's not my responsibility. That's their own responsibility. One must take responsibility for their own actions and choices in life, because at the end of the day, you are the creator of your own reality and your own life. You have the power to choose better choices, to think better thoughts, and to manifest your dream life today. And don't let anyone ever tell you that you can't do that, because the power is within you. You have all the answers within you. You know what to do. Sometimes it just doesn't happen in the way that you expect, or in the traditional way. And I always knew that acting wouldn't happen for me in the traditional way. And then there was a while there where I thought it wouldn't happen at all. But we all go through stuff. Everyone has a story. Everyone has hard times. But it's how we choose to perceive those hard times and how we respond to those situations that define who we are. That's what character is. I'm not usually one for wearing makeup really unless I'm going out to a party or something. It just takes so damn long to take off. But as an actor, I guess you should always look camera ready, especially because today I'm going to inquire about giving a tour of the Arts Club in Mayfair. I want to make a good impression. I'm going to meet a man called Angeli, And the Arts Club in London, in Mayfair on Dover Street, was created and established in the 1900s, in 1863, I think, as a place for gentlemen to go to discuss art, literature, and science. So I'm headed over there today, because whilst in London, I like to learn new things about the place. It has such a rich history. And I started reading my book. I picked up my books today. Luckily, a lovely Italian gentleman called Caesar accompanied me to Postman's Park to visit Alistair's and the other heroic people who died saving the lives of others. And then he accompanied me to 21 Borough High Street, the Anthony Mendel Actor Workshop. And my books for the masterclass this weekend had arrived, although they were stuck so tightly in the post box that if I'd gone alone I wouldn't have been able to retrieve them. And thankfully Caesar was there to pull them out. It was raining as well, it was freezing yesterday. I really like staying in hostels because you get to meet so many different people. And I've already been practicing my French, Italian. I learnt some Latvian the other night as well, which was wonderful. So, always learning. Forever a student. And that's why my luggage is always so heavy, because I just have so many books with me. And actually the hard copies themselves. I'm also rereading the first 6 lessons by Richard Boleslavsky at the moment, because you can learn so much from the actual copy I have. I bought it at the Strand bookstore in New York. It belonged to an actress called Joanne Strauss. In 1941 she had that book, so it has a lot of history within its pages. I just love actually hard books though. If you have a Kindle somewhere, but you can't always get the old rare books on Kindle edition. There's a library right behind you there. This place though is wonderful. It's Driscoll House. It's built or unveiled in 1913 to commemorate all the American soldiers who died in the First and Second World War. It's like a huge, I don't know how to describe it, like a manor house or something, but it's basically like Hogwarts. So I feel like I'm in Harry Potter here. I guess this would be my wand. Yeah, makeup takes such a long time to do, even when it's minimal. Or like war paint, I like to call it. Everyone, see some of the girls on the tube have such incredible makeup. It's almost like airbrushed. It's as though they've just literally walked up an Instagram post. But my Instagram posts aren't really like that. They just kind of, I don't ever get ready to make a post. I just do it as I go along the day. I have no problem not wearing any makeup at all, but today I'm going to go through the effort to do it since I have time. My appointment's in 45 minutes, so I'll just do this and go and get changed, put my heels on, and then I should be ready to venture over to Mayfair. I might try and go back to that Russian Novikov, the Russian coffee restaurant bar there that I went once with my grandparents. Rather, I took them in there. It was around Christmas one time. This is the hard part. And Jack Johnson is playing in the background. I haven't heard Jack Johnson in ages. What an amazing artist he is. Filmmaker, songwriter, singer, pure artist. so much respect for that guy. I was practicing ballet last night. Haven't actually started my Mystic Open masterclass yet, but I was just remembering some of the old moves that I used to do as a child. I just came down here, put my ballet shoes on, just sit right here in the hall, in the chill out room. Because then I was also practicing singing as well outside. Listening to a lot of Amy Winehouse at the moment. What a genius she is. I think I'm going to head to Camden as well this week. I'm going to go to the Etc. Theatre and watch some comedy. I think that's where Amy used to hang out. She's definitely gone too soon in my house. She had so much more left in her to create. And I like to honour her memory by learning everything she has to teach me from her lyrics. The lyrics to her songs. Apparently the application of eyeliner dated back to the ancient Egyptians. Obviously Tutankhamun, Cleopatra. And I guess we're still using that today, as we are utilising a lot of the knowledge and wisdom of the ancient Egyptians. I actually went to the Tutankhamun exhibition the other day at the Saatchi Gallery, which was wonderful. 150 artefacts recovered from Tutankhamun's tomb by Harold Carter in 1922. Up until the 60s, they only had 55 items, and now they have 150 on display. I think it's there until May, but it's something like 80 of them that have never even left Egypt before, so it was quite fascinating. If you're in London, you should definitely go and check it out. I'd probably like to go again before I leave. We booked the last tour, so we had to kind of rush through the last 3 rooms. So it'd be nice to go back again at a leisurely pace. I remember a time when I couldn't even put makeup on, because I couldn't feel half of my face for a start. I didn't have 2 hands to apply it properly. But when I was in hospital, my sister would come every day to bring me coffee and also put my makeup on sometimes and wash my hair and shower me until I could do it more for myself. It's quite remarkable, really, thinking about all the things that I couldn't do. I was reading my journal the other day from hospital, and it was at a time where I couldn't even differentiate my fingers. And my father was there with me and my mum, and my dad was testing me by touching each one of my fingers, and I was having to guess which one it was, and most of them I was just guessing wrong because I couldn't actually feel anything. But then whilst they were there, I also moved my hand for the first time in this action. So there's quite a funny video about that actually. I look very constipated because the amount of effort and force I'm putting into this movement of the hand from here to here, the wrist flexion. It's trying very, very hard. But I haven't given myself enough credit for all the work that I've actually put into my recovery, because there was a time at the beginning I couldn't even swallow water. They had to put this thickener in my drinks, and I was basically, the only thing I could swallow was like baby food. Although they first tried feeding me cottage pie 3 times a day and bacon and eggs. which one is not very good for the body as it is, and two, not very good for healing. And also for someone who has just lost the ability to swallow water, it was kind of inconvenient. There's a lot of times as well that I used to bite the inside of my cheek or my tongue because the muscles in my mouth weren't working properly. I was always dribbling as well out of one side. So it was I kind of went back to being a complete baby again, I guess. So I had to learn to do everything from scratch. Feel things, learn how to speak to people again, have conversations, obviously walk, crawl, move every muscle, how to speak again, how to move my face, because as an actress, obviously your face is very important for expression. And I knew that if I was going to be the type of actor that I was born to be, I had to make a complete recovery, because I didn't want to have any limitations put upon me or be put into a box as in, like, be different in a way. I wanted to have a level playing field with me and all other actors in this world, because that would be the only way that I'd truly make it, in my eyes, as if I was just normal, the same as everyone else. Normal but unique. Normal as in, like, I wasn't going to be given special treatment because my walking was a bit funny or something, I didn't want to be classified in that label of disabled, which I had been done, especially by the job centre, quite harshly, who sent me to a PIP interview, which was humiliating, because I had to go there and, like, be disabled to be assessed by some woman in a room, and then she decided I wasn't disabled enough for the £12 a week benefit that they give people with physical limitations that aren't terminal. I'm grateful for the Job Seekers allowance for universal credit, because that helped me find my way back to me. But they didn't listen to me when I said that acting was my job, my real job. They didn't consider that an actual career or something that I was capable of doing. So, yet again I had to battle with all those demons of people judging me. But Vanessa, actually, my job coach, she's been kind of a rock for me throughout the years, the past few years. She's been very understanding and sympathetic and empathetic, and understood when I was going through a really tough time when my mum had died, when I was experiencing a lot of grief and anxiety. She was really there for me, and she went above and beyond to support me and help me in any way that she could. So she is to you, Vanessa Bourne. You are a remarkable human being, and I'll never forget you and your kindness and your help. Life's so exciting. When you're in the flow, it moves at such a rapid pace, makes you best. I'd just like to share some exciting news. I'm going to be, I have been invited to be a participant in the Ivana Chubbuck London Masterclass, one of 16 actors that were chosen by Ivana herself. It's going to be in March, and I'm so excited for that, because I did study at her studio when I was in Los Angeles last year, and I was studying with Michael Monks in the advanced class, and then at every opportunity I got, I went to audit her masterclass and saw how she worked with actors, and it was just, the way that she teaches is like a kind of therapy. It's very healing. She's a very powerful healer, Ivana Chubbuck, and I knew that I was destined to meet her. And the power of the actor, her book, is just phenomenal. It's a 12-step toolkit for actors, and the way that she explains things and teaches with her examples is just phenomenal. It's not just, I don't think it's just for acting. I think it's actually a very spiritual book for personal growth and healing. So check it out if you can. The Power of the Actor by Ivana Chubbuck. I'm also currently reading this, At Left Brain Turn Right by Anthony Mendel, because I'm attending his workshop intensive this weekend. That's my main purpose of being here in London still. And also a very powerful healer. He's very in tune with the universe. So he's a fan of Louise Hay as well. She's also a very powerful healer. Anyone that's struggling with any kind of depression or anxiety, check out Louise Hay on YouTube, because just listening to her wonderful voice, she's like a kind grandmother just giving you some wisdom and guidance. I managed to change my depression around within 2 days by just listening to her again. So we all know the tools and what we should do, what would make us feel better if we're feeling down. But sometimes when you're that low, you don't even have the energy or the will to even do the things you know that are going to help you, because you're so stuck in the darkness. And I've been there many times in my life. And this time I've been very conscious of the fact of what things I use to actually pull myself out of it. So hopefully there won't be another cycle now of that dark depression and suicidal ideation, because life's too short to live in the negative. We must remain optimistic and carry on learning and progressing and becoming their best version. And at the same time, don't judge yourself or others, because we're all here doing the best that we can with the current level of knowledge and awareness that we have. Just be kind to other human beings. Share your light and shine your light, and don't be scared to be yourself, because you are unique, you are beautiful, you are loved, you are worthy, you are blessed, you are a powerful co-creator. So stand in your power and create your dream life and live your dreams. Dream as if you'll live forever, live as if you'll die today, which is basically like seize the moment. Go with the flow and be unapologetically you. Because you are unique and you are amazing, and there's only one like you in the world. Let love into your life, open your heart, and be open to the abundance that is so rightly your birthright, divine birthright, to be joyous and happy and live in your artistic soul expression. Well, I should probably go now. Just say healing to you all. If you're willing and open to receive the Reiki energy, it will go where it's most needed at this time. Kelly is for warrior. Peace. Strawberry fields forever. One love universe maketh art, not war. One love universe maketh movies, not war. Actor's life. Screen siren, always in training. With Marlon Brando, James Dean, Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn, Lee Strasberg, Stella Adler, Konstantin Stanislavski, and now obviously Ivana Chubbuck and Anthony Mindell. Never stop learning, especially your craft. A wise teacher, Jeffrey Horn, once told me that it takes 10,000 hours to become a master in your chosen field, which is basically like full-time for 10 years, and I've been working on it now for, probably since birth, to be honest. Before my sister was born, I used to always be acting and playing by myself, and when she was born, then we used to act and play together. But, just because you're a grown-up, it doesn't mean you still can't play and use your imagination, because the imagination is the most powerful tool in creation, in manifestation, and in the secret. There are only a few rules in manifesting what you want in your life. The first is to have a vision, a dream, visualize. The second one is to believe that it's already yours and that you deserve it. Ask the universe. Practice gratitude for all the blessings you already have in your life, so that you're open to more. And then be open and willing to receive exactly what you've asked for. That's all. That's all it is. It's very simple. And I was watching Arnold Schwarzenegger on the Goldcast yesterday, and he said that there are 5 rules for success in this world. The first is to have a vision. The second one is to don't think small, think big. Third one is don't listen to naysayers. The fourth one is work your ass off. And the fifth one is give back. So basically pay it forward. Don't just take all the time. Actually, be a better human being. Try and help others when you can. Because if not us, who? And if not now, when? Have a blessed day. Peace. One love.